Planet Dolan. From fortune-telling chickens to Obama being the bringer of all destruction, we look at 9 of the dumbest end-of-the-world prophecies ever. Hey there guys, I'm Denji Dolan's mysterious brother. I'm here to blow your mind with academic research, insight, and other dark magic. Number 9. In a decade where computers were beginning to become essential to everyday life, it's no surprise the Millennium Bug could drive so many people into hysterical panic. For those who didn't live through the madness of Y2K, the whole fever was caused because computer calendars wouldn't recognize the new century. Of course, this would throw machines into an epic malfunction, banks would crash, nuclear reactors would melt down, and your child's head would explode. While the Y2K bug was an actual issue, the panic and predictions of Stone Age anarchy were just a little bit exaggerated. A lot of people worked hard at fixing the bug and it paid off. You could still access your GeoCities account on New Year's Day. Number 8. Like I always say, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but you probably shouldn't take end of the world predictions from a hippie psychopath too seriously. Everyone knows Charles Manson led his flock to do horrible things, but part of his pitch to get them to do it was the upcoming race war. Manson predicted that African Americans would rise up and kill the white man for slavery revenge or something. As the United States became a bloodbath, Manson and his followers would ride out the storm in a lost city of gold in Death Valley. Yeah, something seems really stupid about all this. Number 7. With Obama now at the end of his presidential career and the current crop of election hopefuls, it's hard to understand the apocalyptic visions surrounding his election. Aside from the crazy Obama is the Antichrist in 2008, in 2012 media mogul and Baptist minister Pat Robertson also predicted an Obama-pocalypse, believing that God had told him that an Obama re-election would lead to a US economic collapse, dooming the rest of the world. How? Why? Well, who the hell knows? I just know Obama's bad because God told me so. But we can't rule this out yet, because there's still time for Obama to cause the end of the world, before Trump definitely does. Number 6. You know when someone posts an Onion article on Facebook ranting seriously about something that's clearly untrue? Well, this is the apocalyptic version of that. 2 astrophysicists put forward that the world would end on March 10th, 1982, when all 9 planets aligned. They proposed that the alignment would cause a gravitational pull that would create wonderful things like solar flares and earthquakes. But it was actually written as a hypothetical, not based on any real evidence. Much like people in the present, people in the 70s also couldn't fact check for shit and believed the theory. Number 5. Here's one you probably remember, if only because it was plastered on almost every billboard in the world. Harold Camping's rapture prophecy was declared on thousands of billboards around the world, alerting us heathens that May 21st, 2011 would be Judgment Day. But the world didn't end, so Camping said he'd made a mistake and that the world would actually end in October. When that day came and went, Camping retired from making any more public prophecies, which is probably for the best. Millions of dollars were wasted on the billboards, not to mention all the tales of congregation members selling their cars and houses to help pay for them. Number 4. Camping's multiple mistaken predictions can't hold a candle to the tally of rapture date predictions from the Jehovah's Witnesses. It's amazing how a group founded on its predictions could keep growing after getting it wrong so many times. Going back to saying the world would end in 1877, then again in 1914, 1915, 1918. You get the picture. But of course, this history of inaccuracy hasn't stopped the church from telling people that it definitely 100% will be happening at some point. Ironically, the Watchtower Society criticized Camping for getting his dates wrong. Good job, guys. Call out the guy who got it wrong twice, but ignore the millions of times you have. Number 3. Any prophecy coming from a television psychic should be treated with a hint of skepticism. Even Ed Wood's go-to fortune teller. Popular psychic Criswell made many ludicrous predictions about the future, including leprosy crippling the world and the hot trend of genital decoration taking the world by storm. So when he says the world will be enveloped by an evil black rainbow that will suck away our oxygen, that shouldn't come as a huge shock. But you know what? If you bought a future where people are walking around with glitter paint on their dicks, then you were probably dumb enough to fear the black rainbow. But it was supposed to appear in 1999, so I think we're probably safe. Probably. Number 2. But maybe it's people that are just terrible at predicting the end of days. Maybe animals are the true prophets. How about a chicken? In 1806 in Leeds, a woman claimed one of her chickens was laying eggs with the words, "Christ is coming" on the shell. The holy eggs caused more than a few people in the village to lose their minds with fear. Visitors came from all over, bearing witness to the eggs emerging from the chicken. But eventually the owner was caught shoving the eggs that had been written on with corrosive ink into the chicken. Shockingly, the whole thing was a hoax. I guess to sell more eggs? Number 1. There's people that believe the end of the world is going to come based on an ancient calendar because, I don't know, ancient reasons or some bullshit. People love a good mystery, and the whole disappearance of the Mayan people had many enthralled. This mystery caused some to take anything in the culture as mystical. So when these people found out the Mayans had a calendar and that it predicted the end of the world, it freaked them out. Even though the calendar never predicted such a thing, it made no predictions at all because, calendars just tell you the date. Well, at least we got a disaster porn movie out of it, right? Well, that's it for this countdown, but catch you guys next time.
Just tell the little suicidal brats that the car won't start unless everyone's wearing their seatbelts. And if they still believe it when they're 16, don't bother saving up for a car. They're gonna be living at home for a long time. Hope you like anime.